everything is a little bit more vain. You know, it's about paparazzi shots, and it's about socialites, and it's a little bit more about things that are glamorized.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have all this stuff, doesn't mean you're happy.
Right.
You know, I can speak for myself. I am so blessed, but when I don't have that to actually give back to help other people, that's why I love We Day. It isn't just me, it's we. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I think is so important. So I hope, and I'm glad, you know, that J-Lo is here and everyone got to be a part of this, because people know that that's what you'd rather do.
You know, we talked about social media, and there is another side to social media, and I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this. And this is something that a lot of kids face, and celebrities face as well, is cyberbullying.
Yeah.
I think you've talked quite a bit about this.
Yeah.
It's something that you've dealt with before. And it seems like the nature of celebrity now is so much more intrusive than it ever has been, because if I want to say something like terrible to you, I have your email address, basically. You will see it. How do you deal with that day to day? It sounds exhausting. And more than exhausting, it sounds mentally and emotionally draining.
It is. It is. I've had it since about 5 years now. Twitter, everything, MySpace, even. I had it, and so it does affect you when you read something like that. I'm still a young woman, so I get emotional and I get a little frustrated. But it baffles me that a computer screen thinks that people think they can just say whatever they want. And what I've always said is that I just keep going. I constantly keep going, because if I didn't, what would I show my fans? If I allowed that to break me down, it wouldn't mean that I'm strong enough for them. So I try to focus on all the love, and it's so hard to do. It's really
It sounds
hard.
no, it does honestly sound very difficult.
Because you want to just be like, well, these people like me, but this one doesn't. Why? But they don't know me. I want them to know me and understand my mind. It doesn't. It's exhausting, and it will never make you happy.
Sounds like it is exhausting.
I think I have a purpose. I think that I have a voice for this generation that's unlike anyone else. And I really want to show these girls, my fans, that it's okay to not be constantly perfect and to not have this pressure. I feel like I'm meant to be here, so I can be that for those girls and for myself, because they save me just as much as I try to do for them. So for me, I hope to keep doing this for as long as I can, because it's my job to shift the priority into things that matter. And eventually, I'll see where that takes me.